Our next presenter is Andy Lee.
Cool. So, got milk? Well, here in the US, we produce over 50 billion pounds of milk each year. That's about 6.5 billion gallons, to put it in perspective, or in my terms, over 200 billion bowls of cereal. Of this, 20 to 30% of it is wasted. That's 15 billion pounds poured down the drain, either because the milk has spoiled or because consumers have thrown out the milk because it's gone past its sell-by date. However, in reality, milk lasts for about a week after the sell-by date, but most consumers aren't aware of that. There are other factors that can influence this, including when the milk was opened, what kind of spoilage organisms are in the milk, and what temperature your fridge is at. 40 degrees Fahrenheit is recommended. To address this gross loss of waste, my research looks at how different processing techniques can be used to improve the shelf life of milk from 2 to 3 short weeks to 2 to 3 months. To do this, we use a technique called ultra-pasteurization. Ultra-pasteurization heats milk to 280 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 2 seconds. This is in comparison to HTST milk, which is the milk you find at your grocery store. That's processed at just 163 degrees Fahrenheit and held for 15 seconds. We looked at 2 different methods of ultra-pasteurization, indirect and a direct steam injection. For indirect ultra-pasteurization, a heat exchanger is used. So you have hot water on one side of a plate or a tubular heat exchanger, and then milk on the other side to heat up that milk. Direct steam injection ultra-pasteurization applies superheated steam directly in line with the milk to very quickly heat that up. And because of this quick heating, you would theoretically get a higher quality product. To see what kind of differences were produced by these different methods, as in comparison to an HTST control, we had a trained panel of tasters as well as everyday consumers taste these products and give us their thoughts. For the trained panel, we found that the indirect ultra-pasteurized milk had a very extreme cooked flavor, kind of like steamed milk. And for the direct steam injection ultra-pasteurized milks, it not only had this cooked flavor, but also an extreme sulfur eggy sort of flavor and aroma. Because of these flavor differences, we found that consumers always preferred the HTST control over the ultra-pasteurized milks. So although ultra-pasteurized milks weren't as well liked, processors can use this information to better understand how these different techniques can affect the product quality and shelf life. That way, you and I can enjoy our billions of bowls of cereal. Thank you.